and welcome to the Administrator's view of the membership directory powered by SmartTracker. First, let's look at the View and Select tab, since all other functionality will stem from this tab. This is a powerful tool which allows you to produce a selection set. Let's dive in. First, you'll notice that you've got some added functionality for each member's record. You can edit and delete a member's record, but you can also quickly view email history and record notes for each member. Now let's take a look at how an administrator would send an email, update a membership, create a new group, or edit a group. First, we go here to the selection tools within the View and Select tab. Before we can perform any action, we must first define which members will be affected by the action. That selection function will be done here in the View and Select tab. When we define our selection set, we need to start with the end in mind. So let's create a scenario in which we create a new group that's comprised of past presidents and a few other random individuals. We've already defined several groups, including the past presidents. For our scenario, I want to start with my entire membership unchecked, which is the default setting. Remember, the new group I want to define is made up of all the past presidents and a few other random individuals. So it's faster to start with all unchecked and add members than it is to begin with them all selected and remove who doesn't belong. Next, I select the past presidents group from the drop-down menu and click Check. Then I select the few individual members. That leaves us with all the members of the past presidents group and those that I selected individually as our selection set. Let's watch it in action. Use this drop-down to create your starting point. Use this drop-down to select or deselect entire groups. And use this list to select or deselect individuals. Now that we've defined the members of this new group, follow me over to the Create New Group tab to see what's next. Here we are in the Create New Group tab. Our selection previously made in the View and Select tab is shown here in this tab. Let's give this group a name. Let's call it the Nominating Subcommittee. And a description. We can further edit this list by manually deselecting anyone on this list if something doesn't look quite right. We should also check the Admin Only box. This designates this group to be only seen by administrators. If unchecked, it will appear in the members view of the membership directory. Also, we can decide whether or not we want this group to appear on the membership application. In this case, we would leave this box unchecked because we don't want applicants to self-identify themselves as a member of this subcommittee. By leaving this unchecked, only an administrator can add or delete members from this group. Now hit Create. And if we pop back over to the View and Select tab, we'll see that our new group appears in the drop-down list. Follow me over to the Email Selected tab to see what's next. Now let's say I want to send a reminder email to the nominating committee we've just created. I've already selected that group in the View and Select tab. Notice that the members of this group are individually listed as recipients of this email. We can further edit this list by manually deselecting anyone on this list if necessary. I have the option to select from previously saved emails. You might use this if you have to send frequent emails or any email you find yourself retyping time and time again. We can reload that email and send it to our selection set. Let's send that reminder email to the new nominating committee. I simply give it a subject and start typing the body just as I do in any other email platform. Now this is just a simple reminder email, but be sure to check out the added functionality you have in this email editor. You have access to basic formatting tools as well as the ability to insert images, tables, and source code. I can preview this email I can also save this email if I'd like to reuse it in the future. I can send a test email to myself. Today I'm logged in as Beverly Cleary, and when I'm ready to send it to my selection set, I click Send. Now follow me over to the Update Membership tab to see what else you can do in the Admin's Membership Directory. Here we are in the Update Membership with Selected tab. Now, I've already selected Mr. Edgar Rice Burroughs in the View and Select tab, and you can see him listed here. This is the list of all the groups for my organization. I simply choose the group I want to make changes to, and then decide if I want to add the selection set to the group or replace the entire group with the selection set. In this case, I just want to add Mr. Burroughs to the nominating subcommittee. I just click Update Membership and I'm done. We've just gone over how to create selection sets in order to create new groups, email groups, and update memberships. You might remember in the Create New Group tab, we were able to assign a new group a name, add a description, and decide who the group is visible to and where the group is visible. But what if you need to edit those details? Let's go to the View and Select tab to get started. We select the group we want to edit here in the Group drop-down list. Then we go to our Group Management tab, and this is where we edit all of the previously entered details of the group. There's another helpful tool here too. Sometimes it may be useful to hide a group from the directory. An example might be a large external mailing list of contacts. In other words, it's a group you want to retain data for, but not one you want to display with your membership. Thanks for watching. Click on the other contextual help icons for more useful tutorials.